Hey, how you guys doing? It's my pleasure being here and I'm so excited. Wow, I couldn't wait for today. And the reason is it's 2 days to my birthday. I will be 35 on the 21st of September. So today is the 19th. And I think that this mentoring class is coming at a fantastic and superb time because I will be sharing my story with you, my vulnerabilities, my journey. I'll be sharing what has worked for me and what has not worked. I will also be very truthful, so I'm not going to come at you. I'm not coming from a place of perfection. I'm coming from a place of daily improvement. I have taken responsibility for some errors that I made earlier on in my earlier years, and I am trying as much as possible to reduce the risk, the pain I cause or I can cause to myself and to other people and all of that. So you're welcome to my first mentoring class. My name is Oyin Konsola Alabi, popularly known as the Emotions Doctor. Part of what I do every day and what I live for, my noble goal, is to preserve what it is to be human. And this I do wearing several caps. So I wear the hats of an intelligent, like an expert. So in the IQ space, I function there. In the EQ space, I function there. In the CQ space, I function there. And in the SQ space, I function there. What do I mean by all of these levels or flavors of intelligence? So for intelligent quotient, which is the IQ, I function as, first of all, my first degree was on international relations before I proceeded to life coaching, hypnotherapy, cognitive behavioral therapy, rational emotive behavioral therapy, emotional intelligence practitioner, and then on my journey, doctorate journey to psychology, I intend to be a psychology professor of psychology. That's really what I intend to do. I intend to teach. I intend to go to school, be in school, create curriculum. That's really what I'm doing. So I've made several mistakes, but I will just be sharing with you. So if you live in Nigeria, you're welcome to follow me online, from anywhere actually, at Emotions Doctor. You can also shoot me an email. We can have conversations. The interesting thing about having conversations with me is that I like to speak with wise people. So if you're wise, if you're good, please shoot me an email, shoot me a DM, especially on Instagram at Emotions Doctor. So, what exactly is the next 30 minutes going to be about? I think it's going to be interesting. I've been able to find some a particular thing that excites me, and I'm so happy that about 3 weeks ago, one of my mentors also confirmed what I already knew, or what I had at the back of my mind, or what I was living by, what was guiding my existence, and I thought that I should just bring it to your notice. So, what exactly is this mentoring class about? From the word mentoring, I can hear something about men touring into each other's lives. So, we're going to be touring into each other's lives. I will talk to you about my life, and then after watching this video, remember we have a WhatsApp class on the 28th of September. So, please join the WhatsApp class and let's have discussions, let's have conversations, let's talk about everything. So mentoring into each other's lives. Mentoring is a word that I think that sometimes people throw up and about. Sometimes I think people mention mentoring just for familiarity, for brand association, for access to money, to favors, to fame, to platforms. But I'm very aware that mentoring is deeper than that. And I don't intend to mentor like people mention it, but I think that I just want us to have an internal conversation. I want us to tour into each other's lives. I want us to check out what exactly is working. So if you call yourself the emotions doctor, what exactly are you doing? I would also, for the first time, be sharing my suicide story. You know, one point where I had suicidal ideations and whatever was happening to me at that time and all of that. So I'm not going to throw anything at you. I'm just going to be very free, very real, very exciting with you, and I hope that you would appreciate that. So, four key things that I have been able to summarize my life into are four key things. People call it like formulas. I'm not sure I like the word formula, but I think that I would rather not call it formula. I would rather call it four pillars of life, actually. Yes. So, four pillars of life, four of the pillars that I've been able to identify that leaders use, professionals use, successful people use. And when I say successful people, some of the people that I appreciate and I value their impact in my life are people like, for example, Serena Williams. I love Toni Morrison. I love Maya Angelou. I love Oprah, of course. I love Nisa Nichols for the men. I love Anthony Robbins. I love Eckhart Tolle. I love Mark Brackett. I love Peter Salovey. I love Daniel Goleman. And then I have the Nigerian flavor also that I appreciate. And also, I'll be talking to you about what I have been able to find out from their lives, what is consistent, how they took responsibility for their failures, and what they're still doing, and what I have been able to practice in my consolidated 16 years experience as an international relations graduate and getting into the behavioral change. So, in the next module, you'll be finding out the first pillar of success. Second module will be the second pillar of success. Third module will be the third pillar of success. Then the final module, which is the fourth pillar of success. So, upon listening to these four, I will be available on WhatsApp to answer your questions. It will just be a 2 hour meeting. Please be there on time. Yes, be there on time. Set an alarm. If you are on the way anywhere, if you find yourself in transit, it's okay. But just participate. If you cannot participate, please show up there so that you can ask me questions, because 24 hours after I will not be available. So please and please make this a date with destiny. I'm interested in helping you achieve three things: increase performance, increase productivity, increase profitability, and most especially my noble goal, which is to help you preserve what it is to be human. So I would see you again on the next module, which will be discussing in depth the first pillar of life. I'm not sure I want to call it first pillar of success, but first pillar of life that I have found that is very key. So see you guys in the next module. Thank you.